I'm interested to know how you give feedback to the kids.
I would always consider it right from the beginning, the learning cycle. There's four stages to it. So first stage is connect. So on a match day, as soon as the kids arrive, have everything ready to go. Make it look as if they're stepping out of the car and they're seeing a football Disneyland in front of them. So have your goals ready, your warm up ready, your bibs ready. If you've got a whiteboard with some buzzwords on it or some individual tasks or some group objectives, have that very visual, have that in big lettering on the board. So that when they step out, there's that instant connection along with an arrival activity ready for them to go. And we've got to think about from connect to activate. So get their mindsets and their body psychologically and physically ready for the game. And that is the warm up. So make that age specific and age appropriate. Bullish activities, tag games, invasion games, use words and metaphors that resonate with them. So we talk a lot about superheroes, characters on films and TikToks that they're familiar with, and apply that in context to them in a tag or invasion football related game. So then you're activating them ready to play. Demonstrate is the third stage. That's the game. And they demonstrate their learning from the week that's just gone, but they're doing it in context with that active opposition. But in the final stage, which is the bit applicable to this question here, is consolidate. So what does your debrief look like? How are you going to summarize the game? That is, for me, two ways in which you approach this. You've got your hot feedback, which is instant. It's straight away after the full-time whistle, and you're giving in that instance probably a lot of explicit directive feedback, what you think happened. It might be some two-way conversation, but it's immediate after the game, versus cold feedback, which is perhaps the following day, maybe on WhatsApp, maybe you train the following night on a Monday night if you play on a Sunday, or maybe it's 2 or 3 days later in the week, or even the following week. But the cold feedback positives are you're probably going to be less emotional, you're probably going to be more rational, more measured, more articulate. The kids have had time to reflect along with their parents, and they might come into that period of time later in the cold feedback moment with some accurate and realistic, relevant thoughts of their own.